If you've been following my channel, you'll know that I am well past the stage of my life where I try to plan for my trips. I don't really travel anymore with a particular purpose, nor do I carry any sort of expectations, because I found that going tabula rasa is the best way to just let the place give you what you need at that time. Woohoo! Can't wait to sleep. Finally here. Oh gosh. Yep, I'm gonna be listening to some white noise of the cars driving past. Now, where can I find my welcome drinks? Because I am thirsty. Okay, nice. Zagreb was a tough one, where I really needed to make an effort to seek out the lessons that I needed to learn, and honestly, it wasn't until the last couple of days when I felt finally at ease with and inspired by my short visit. I just stumbled upon this park, and okay, I see what people are saying about Zagreb. It is absolutely beautiful. I can't imagine what it would be like though if it was raining, but hey, this is really, really nice. Crazy because I just realized that that's the train station, and I was there last night and this park seemed like somewhere people would go to get murdered. But right now it's like super nice. So this is the apartment building. I'm on the 3rd floor and there is no lift. Life in Europe. That's it. I don't think I need to go to the gym today. Oh. I really need to offload some stuff before I leave this apartment. I can't live like this any longer. Really, I'm exhausted. Oh. People, I just bought this thing because it looks Croatian and yum. Damn, that's so good. I should not have bought it, but I did. So it's gotta go somewhere, right? When it comes to getting to know a new place, I've never been one for maxing out my days with attractions, but rather taking it slow, walking around, observing, even trying to romanticize the mundane. And often I'll find myself escaping into my own creative trance over a cup of coffee at a local cafe. For me, this is enough to simulate, at least, the lens of a local. Thank you. My talent is that I always manage to be late, at least a couple of minutes, even though I have like hours of time to get to my next location. Hello everyone! So I have just come home. Today was a really long day. The reason I went out, it's a Sunday, I should be out and about. It was sunny, not as sunny as yesterday, but relatively sunny. It was a nice day. The main event of the day was this history walking tour. Now, I don't know why, I was very anti-walking tour. I don't know, it felt like something that tourists would go and do and they're like, I don't know, can't be bothered reading about the history itself. But no, today's walking tour was really interesting, and you know, I'm at a stage in my life where I want to try new things, so I booked one via Airbnb. It was called I think communist walking tour of Croatia. Now, I knew nothing about Croatia before I arrived. Literally, I didn't even know that they spoke Croatian. So I learned a lot of new things today. It was probably one of the best tours I've ever done. There was nothing flashy. It's just that the tour guide, she was amazing. It was 2.5 hours long. She kept the whole group engaged for the whole time. She just had a prepared, I guess, sort of notebook, large, A3 notebook, flip through pages with pictures. Every now and again, she would infuse some humor, personal anecdotes. It was just amazing, really. What I love about, I think, Croatia is that they have a very strong tie to their land. It's not such a big country. The history of it is still relatively young and fresh. In that 2.5 hours, I learned a lot about the history of Croatia. I mean, I had learned a little bit about World War I in high school, but kind of like where Croatia fits into that picture, it was like just like a passing consequence, right? Like Yugoslavia, Austro-Hungarian fell. That's why the world order needed to change. Just like hearing that transition from the Ottoman Empire to Yugoslavia, and then how that kind of culminated in the Yugoslavia wars in the 1990s. I don't know, it was just like not as exciting or brutal or tragic as the others, but there's elements that all just like, it all clicks in your head if you know roughly what happened during those years. We walked through a Nazi-built bunker, learned a bunch of things about Croatia during that time, that it was basically a puppet state of fascist Germany, i.e. Nazi Germany, and fascist Italy. And then it got even darker and like more emotional. We went down to a bunker that had been built by one of the local families, and we went through the fall of Yugoslavia. So that meant, you know, going through all the wars between Croatia versus the Serbs versus the Bosnians and Slovenians. Really sad, honestly. Lots of thought-provoking ideas and discussions. Makes you wonder, like, what is the purpose of war? I don't know. I don't have an answer right now. I just needed to rant because it was a really, really amazing experience. I will put the link down to that Airbnb tour in the description because like it's really, really well done. Highly recommend. A great, great day in Zagreb, Croatia, everyone. People, I don't know whether I want to make this coffee or resort to a capsule. This is a big conundrum this morning. I think I'll go the Italian.
Zagreb is home to many museums, but one stands out amongst the rest. The Museum of Broken Relationships, a collection of objects tied to heartbreaks from people all over the world, not just romantic ones, but familial and platonic as well. Spending time immersed in these stories was deeply healing for me in ways that only those close to me might truly understand. A touch of pure schadenfreude. Just like that, my journey through Zagreb, from stepping off the train with no real plans, led me to an internal destination that I hadn't even realized I was heading towards.